Hey guys, welcome to Children's Church. I have something really exciting planned for you guys today. I'm sad that we can't meet in person, but we'll still have really fun today. Okay, so before we get started, let's go ahead and let's stand and let's do our worship songs together, all right? In 3, 2, 1.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. Fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. You wanna be a banana? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. If you wanna be a watermelon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. If you wanna be a lemon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. If you wanna be a cherry, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Okay, everybody knows that grapes come in bunches, so everybody get in big bunches. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. You wanna be a grape, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. The fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control.
darkness, my God, that is who you are. And you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you, I worship you. You are here and you're healing every heart. I worship you, yeah, I worship you. And you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. And you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. And that is who you are. Yeah, that is who you are. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop. Jesus, you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. I know you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. And that is who you are. That is who you are. Jesus, that is who you are.
Great job on doing all the motions and singing the songs really loud. I know you guys did a really great job. I hope all of you had such a great Christmas. And I'm wondering how many of you guys actually got a new gaming system for Christmas. I know our boys did. They got the new Nintendo Switch and they're super excited about it. But the reason why I bring that up is because we're going to be talking about something really interesting today, and it's all about the reset button. So gaming systems usually have about 2 buttons on them that they always have, and that's a power on and off and then a reset button. Now, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, some of the newer gaming systems may not have a reset button, but I know all the old ones did. And what that did was, instead of just turning the game on and off, it would give you an opportunity, if you made a mistake while you were playing the game, just to hit the reset button, and then you could start over without having to turn the gaming system off. And so basically, that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about resetting for the New Year's. So sometimes, we, like to make New Year's resolutions. I'm sure you've probably heard that. In my house, I like to call them goals. So a lot of times, a lot of people don't keep them. Once they make them, they have a really bad reputation of having a really low success rate. And so the best way for us to reach our goals, and something we talked about with our kids this year, is that we've got to let God in on these goals or New Year's resolutions. We got to let Him help us, right? And the cool thing is God is right there with us. And today in our Bible story, we're going to be talking about a really cool guy. His name is Zacchaeus, and God, He allowed him to reset the mistakes that he made and start over. And so watch this video on our Bible lesson, and then we'll meet back here in 3, 2, 1.
It's time for a Bible story. A long time ago, in a town called Jericho, there lived a man named Zacchaeus.
Whoa, what's going on with that name there? Zacchaeus? How is anyone supposed to pronounce that?
Like this. Zacchaeus.
Zacchachusa.
No.
Zazacchino.
What? No, it's like Zach. Just say it after me. Zacchaeus.
Zacchaeus-ding-dong.
All right, now you're just trying to make it weird.
Yeah, I know. So who's this Zacchaeus guy? What's his deal?
Zacchaeus was kind of an interesting guy. First of all, he was famous. Everybody in Jericho knew who he was.
Nice. Rolling like a big shot.
And he was totally rich. I'm talking fancy schmancy clothes, waterfall pool, blinged out toilet seat. He was loaded.
Cha-ching! My man, Zach Ebers, living the life.
Also, he was super short.
Wait, really? That's part of the story?
Actually, yeah. What's the problem?
Just seems like you're getting a little personal there. I don't know, maybe jealous about the whole super rich fancy toilet thing?
No, it's really part of the story.
All right, just saying. So what, is this guy like everyone's favorite person?
No. Actually, everyone hated him.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, like everybody. I'm talking men, women, puppies, clowns, little baby squirrels, you name it. They did not like Zacchaeus one bit.
Man, what gives? Is Jericho just like a big town full of jerks?
No, there was definitely a reason. You see, Zacchaeus was a tax collector.
Ah, that explains it. He's the tax man. Classic case of the old income removal service, huh?
Pretty much. Zacchaeus would go around and collect tax money from all the people in Jericho.
But wait, hold on. That's not that bad, right? He's just doing his job. Why does everybody hate him so much?
Well, he wasn't just doing his job. He was a thief, a liar, a low-down, dirty, good-for-nothing crook. He used his job to steal from people. That's how he got so rich. Zacchaeus had a terrible reputation, and for good reason. He was not a good dude.
Ah, now it makes sense. So what happens next? Does everybody beat him up and take back all their money?
Nope. Here's what happened. One day, Jesus was traveling around the countryside, teaching and healing people like he would often do, and he happened to pass through Jericho. News spread fast that Jesus was there, and soon a huge crowd gathered to hear him speak.
Jesus was kind of a big deal whenever he went places, huh?
Oh yeah, tons of people came from all around to listen to Jesus, including Zacchaeus. He wanted to see Jesus and hear what he had to say, but there was a problem. The crowd was too big, and Zacchaeus, was just a little fella.
Hashtag short man problems. The struggle is real. So what'd he do?
Well, he wanted to see Jesus so badly that he was like, whatever, I don't care, and climbed way up in a tree to see over the crowd.
Man, he really wanted to see Jesus.
No joke. Here's a grown man, all fancy and rich and whatnot, climbing up a tree. He didn't care if people thought he was weird. He just wanted to see Jesus.
I mean, probably wasn't that big of a deal. From a distance, people probably just thought it was a kid, because the whole short thing.
Well, somebody noticed, and not just anybody. Jesus himself sees this guy climbing a tree to see him, and he stopped talking to the crowd. Everyone went silent as Jesus looked right at Zacchaeus, and the crowd waited on pins and needles to see what Jesus would say.
Oh man, this is it. Jesus is about to lay the smack down on Zacchaeus for being a low-down, dirty thief. He's gonna be all like, I know what you've been up to, you little nasty. You've been stealing and scheming, and it's time for you to pay. You didn't think you'd ever get caught, huh? Well, guess what? I'm Jesus, and I know everything. So pay up, punk. Ba-boom! Mic drop. And the crowd goes wild.
No, that's not what happened at all. Jesus stood there, looked Zacchaeus right in the eye, and said, Zacchaeus, come down from that tree. Let's go to your house and have dinner. Today, I will be your guest.
Whoa, forget mic drop, more like jaw drop. He really said that?
Yep.
Even though he knew Zacchaeus was like a total scumbag? Why?
Jesus knew that Zacchaeus had done some really bad things and had a lot of sin in his life, but Jesus also knew that Zacchaeus couldn't do anything bad enough to stop him from loving him. He wanted to spend time with Zacchaeus so that he could save him from the sin in his life.
Whoa, so what happened next?
Well, just like he said, Jesus went to Zacchaeus' house and had dinner with him, which was a huge deal. Before this, nobody hung out with Zacchaeus, and here's Jesus going to his house for dinner as his guest.
It's like I've always said, there ain't much that a good burger can't fix.
You never said that.
Well, it's still true.
After Zacchaeus spent time with Jesus, his heart was totally changed. He apologized to everyone for what he had done and gave half of his belongings to the poor. Then he paid back all the people he'd stolen from 4 times what he owed them.
Wow, he's like a totally different dude. I mean, still vertically challenged and everything, but on the inside, whoa, he's awesome. His life changed that much just from spending time with Jesus?
Totally. That's the cool thing about this story. It shows us this. Jesus already knows everything about you, all the good, all the bad, everything you've ever done or ever will do. But that doesn't stop him from wanting to be close to us. And just like Zacchaeus, the more you get to know Jesus, the more he will change your heart.
Dude, that is so cool. The next time I climb a tree, I'm going to think about this story where Jesus changed old Zacchaeus' heart.
Well, it's Zacchaeus, but yeah, that's a cool idea.
Actually, scratch that. Next time I eat a Cheeto, I'm gonna think about it. Because, let's be honest, I'm gonna eat a Cheeto way before I'm gonna climb a tree. Hashtag snacks for life.
Yeah, sounds about right. The end.
Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that Bible study about Zacchaeus. So what we learned from that Bible study is that, you know what, even when we make really bad mistakes, God can help us hit a reset button. And so that's what all today is we're going to hit the reset button. So let's think about in terms of maybe something you've struggled with. So let's think about maybe this past year when your mom and dad asked you to clean your room or do your chores, maybe you didn't have the best attitude about it. So maybe your New Year's resolution or your new goal would be when my parents ask me to do something, do it with a grateful heart. Or maybe you didn't have the best attitude in school. Maybe you cheated off of maybe someone else's paper. You know what? God knows that we're human and he knows that we're going to make mistakes. And the great thing is that we can hit the reset button as many times as we need. God is always listening, and if we come to him and we ask him for forgiveness, he's gonna forgive us. But we can't just do it again and just keep asking for forgiveness. The reset button is for us to turn away from the things that we've been doing bad and try our best to do better. So let's think of one thing, okay? I want you to get a sheet of paper, just a plain sheet of paper, and I want you to get a marker, a crayon, a pen, and I want you to do something really exciting for me, okay? This is what we were gonna do if we met in person, so I don't want you to skip out on this part, okay? So I want you to write down, and if you need help from your parents, ask them to help you with this. I want you to think of one thing that you want to reset. Remember, I gave you a few examples. Maybe there's a friend that you want to be friends with that maybe you haven't reached out to, and maybe they sit alone at lunchtime and you want to sit with them. Whatever that new goal is, I want you to think of that goal, something that can honor God that you want to do better at this year. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper, okay? I want you to write it down, and then once you're done writing it down, I want you to fold it up. Once you're done writing it on a piece of paper, I want you to take that piece of paper and I want you to fold it up, okay? And I want you to get a little plastic baggie, stick it in the little plastic baggie. Now, you can write on it, you can say new goal for 2021 or whatever you want to do, but this is the really fun part, and you're going to need a little bit of help with this, okay? So ask your parents for help. I want you to go in your backyard or front yard, wherever your parents tell you you can, and I want you to dig a small hole, and I want you to put this in here, okay? And don't forget where you've dug this hole, because a year from now, I want you and your family to go dig it up and look at it and see if you actually carried through with your New Year's resolution or your goal for 2021. So I'm so excited for you guys to do this, and I can't wait to see you again in person, and I'm so proud of you guys, and I hope you have a great week. Bye, everybody.